in the space of world we live in. Millions or billions has been either varized to began to grow. The generation with living thing has been involved throughout the course of the years and seen it pass from us. This generation was now to be considered as technological uniqueness, but with the intellectual people came. A warning also lurks around from us. From to charred color, coal energy source to nuclear energy source. We are here to tell you what will you do if the nuclear reactor will blast away.
So what is the definition of nuclear energy? Nuclear energy is the advanced energy source that we could use and produce. It contains a lot of radiation that had a massive heat tendency. The nuclear reactor was to be considered as the most technological energy source that human made, but with a cause a lot of degrees in humanity. The destruction of nuclear power plant can be deceivingly thought to be harmless, but it wasn't. Chernobyl and Fukushima are one of the most turning points of usage this type of chemical, and as it turns out, we aren't learning to our mistakes. But one of the most dangerous nuclear chemical spills during the events of Chernobyl is the infamous called elephant foot. As for the prevention, there's a lot of ways of how to prevent it, but we should tackle what would you do if the nuclear power plant disaster occurred in your area. Before, number 1, make a family emergency plan. Learning the routes of the evacuation, updating the family's preparedness kit, the plan of shelter, and the way how to communicate each family members can be better to plan for everyone can be used. Number 2, build an emergency supply kit. To build the emergency supply kit needs to have water, food, flashlight, extra batteries, whistles, first aid kit, local maps, and dust masks. Number 3, sign up for emergency updates. The best thing about signing up for emergency updates, you had the ability to know the updated news happenings during the nuclear disaster. They will tell to everyone if the place is safe enough to go back or to stay in the evacuation center for a meantime. So here is for jury. Number 1, stay out of the incident zone. Maintaining the radiation level in your body is the best thing for everyone as much minimum level of radiation in our body. Long exposure could lead to death. Number 2, minimize the exposure. Increasing your distance from the source of the radiation could help to your body as it needs to maintain the minimum of radiation to our body. Number 3, if advised to remain indoors, turn off the appliances. Turning on the appliances during the nuclear power plant could have a potential problem and to all appliances and could also start a fire. After, number 1, return home only when authorities say it is safe. If the authority told everyone could go back at their home respectively, you can go, but if it isn't safe, you shouldn't go back. Number 2, act quickly if you have come into contact with or have been exposed to hazardous radiation. Exposed person could have problem for everyone. So if there's a person have been exposed, contact the authority immediately. Number 3, seek medical treatment for unusual symptoms such as nausea as soon as possible. If the symptoms of the effect from the exposure of nuclear, seek medical help immediately. If not treated, it could go worse than you thought.
Shut the fuck up. No one cares about your robot fan fiction. Know your fucking place, trash. Fucking robots. I don't give a fuck about no robots. They ain't got no soul.